From items trapped in ice to invisible portals you can literally walk through. These are the most craziest things Mojang absolutely needs to add to Minecraft right now. If you apply a banner to a shield, the shield gets the banner's design. Pretty standard, right? But now imagine doing that with an Elytra, and boom, the design appears on your wings too. And it gets crazier. You can split the Elytra into 2 separate wings, dye each one a different color, then combine them for a dual-color Elytra. Flying just went from cool to legendary. You know when you're mining obsidian and your focus slips just a little bit? Boom, the mining progress resets to 0. It's the worst. But imagine this. What if breaking a block could pause right where you left off? So if you stop mining for a second, the progress stays and you could just pick it back up later. This would be a total game changer, especially for blocks that take forever to break in Minecraft. Redstone on the floor? Super simple, but the moment you try going up, it's a total nightmare. You either have to stack redstone like a staircase or build some weird contraption like this. But here's the thing. Why hasn't Mojang added wall-mounted redstone like this? Imagine how easy it would be to make vertical lamps or even activate a shower with just a lever. This would literally change redstone forever. When you place 2 different slabs together, they float like this. And yeah, it's super annoying. But now imagine this. You can combine any type of slab, no matter the material, and they actually connect. This instantly makes your builds way more creative and way less frustrating. Builders everywhere would go absolutely crazy over this. Mojang, you have to make this real. The snowy biome is honestly one of the most boring places in Minecraft. Unless you find a snowy village, there's really no reason to go there. But what if Mojang added a bunch of awesome snow-themed features that totally change the game? First off, we get warm winter clothes in all kinds of colors, so you're not just surviving, you're surviving in style. Then we've got skis and poles, so you can actually slide downhill like you're in a snow resort. And yeah, there are even 2 other types of skis you can rock too. And finally, the snow shovel. This thing lets you clean up your front yard like a total pro. Mojang, please give snowy biomes the love they deserve. Grass used to be one of the most annoying plants in Minecraft because you literally couldn't hit mobs hiding inside it. But not anymore. Now you can plant as much grass as you want because mobs can be hit through it. That's right, no more hiding. Any mob standing in tall grass will still take full sword damage, even if they think they're sneaky. It's always been super annoying how glass never really connects smoothly with other blocks. You always had to use full glass blocks just to make things look decent. But not anymore. Now there are tons of new glass variants. Flat glass, horizontal glass, even double-sided flat glass. And they let you build houses that look so much cleaner and more modern. Finally, glass that actually makes sense. And honestly, this just makes building feel so much better. Placing blocks super fast usually means missing a few spots. So you have to keep clicking like crazy or match the perfect tempo. And it's honestly so annoying. But not anymore. Now, all you have to do is click and hold your mouse. And boom, you're placing blocks effortlessly at high speed. Building just got way easier. And the best part? No more finger cramps, guys. For some reason, Minecraft animations have always looked kinda boring, but not anymore. With this new feature, and especially if you add shaders, mob animations become insanely realistic. You'll see villagers with actual facial expressions, pets with adorable movements, creepers that can sprint at you, vindicators swinging their axes like real fighters, and even mobs swimming with smooth, lifelike animations. It's like Minecraft just got a full-blown animation upgrade. Beds used to be just red, that's it. But now, we've got beds in every color. And it gets even cooler. If you take a banner and combine it with a bed, boom! The bed gets a custom design printed right on it. Imagine sleeping on a bed that has your logo, a creeper face, or even flames on it. And if Mojang lets us mix more banner patterns into beds, we could literally design the craziest beds ever made in Minecraft. Let's start with the Nether Portal. Normally, when you enter the Nether, you get a loading screen. Kinda old school. But imagine this. You light the portal and boom! You can actually see straight into the Nether while still standing in the overworld. You can walk in and out instantly with zero loading. And it gets even crazier. arrows can pass through and hit mobs on the other side. Or you can pull off some insane elytra stunts by flying straight through. So if the Nether Portal can show what's inside, what about the End Portal? Well, imagine this. Once you place all the Eyes of Ender, the End Portal also lets you peek straight into the end before you even jump in. But here's the twist. If you shoot an arrow into it, the arrow just gets stuck midair. And once you defeat the Ender Dragon and try to go back, the portal you came through, it completely disappears. And the return portal? Yeah, it's kind of broken. In the snow biome, let's be honest, there's not much going on. Maybe a snowy village or some snow falling on the ground. But now, everything changes. Because when you explore snowy areas, you'll start finding items frozen in the ice, just waiting to be uncovered. Smash the ice and boom, free loot. But here's the mystery. These items clearly belong to someone. The real question is, who? Right now in Minecraft, when you craft something at the crafting table and close it, the item just quietly drops into your inventory. Pretty boring, right? But imagine this. Every time you craft something, boom, it floats above the crafting table like magic. Whether it's a sword, a pickaxe, or a piece of cake, it literally appears and spins right above the table, totally showing off what you just made. And when you craft something epic like a diamond sword, that thing hovers in the air like you just unlocked a legendary weapon. Cake is literally the most realistic food in Minecraft. But why is that? Think about it. When you eat most food, it just disappears instantly like magic. But with this new feature, food becomes super realistic. Every time you take a bite, you'll actually see the food being eaten piece by piece, just like the cake. And the best part? This works with every kind of food, and even shows up in third-person camera. You'll literally watch yourself chomp that steak down like a true champion. Enchanting an item using an anvil is pretty normal, but what if when you place the items, they actually appear floating above the anvil? This version only lets you place 2 items at a time, but it looks insanely cool and would make the perfect decorative feature in your Minecraft house. Mojang, if you're watching this, please make this real. In Minecraft, riding a boat used to be nothing special. But now, imagine this. Every time you hop in a boat, you actually see water waves ripple and push around you as you move. And when you're swimming, yup, water waves appear too, making the whole experience feel way more alive. Add some shaders, and it looks absolutely insane. But here's the weird part. TNT, still no water effect at all. Flying with an elytra is already one of the coolest things in Minecraft. But let's be honest, there's one thing missing. You can't do flips. But now, imagine this. Elytra Flight just got way more realistic. You can literally pull off mid-air flips, glide upside down, and spin through the sky like a total pro. The controls are tricky, but once you master them, you'll feel like an actual stunt pilot in Minecraft. Mojang, you have to add this. We all know horses are great for long adventures across land, but here's the problem. They can't swim, and you couldn't put them in a boat either, until now. Because now, if you try to put a horse in a boat, it actually works, and it looks hilarious. The horse literally sits down like it's on a roller coaster, and you can cruise across the ocean together like best buds. But now I get why Mojang never added this officially. Because just look at how that horse sits. It's the weirdest thing ever. If we have chairs in Minecraft, then why hasn't Mojang added an actual sitting feature yet? I mean, we can sleep in beds, right? But when it comes to sitting, we're just squatting and pretending to sit. That's not sitting, that's crouching, bro. Imagine how awesome it would be to actually sit at a table and eat, or chill by a campfire at night while sitting on a slab like a real camper. Mojang, we need this feature. This would make Minecraft feel way more alive. And that was the most craziest things that Mojang needs to add to Minecraft. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.